Hello, this is Mike, NoStressMike.com. This is going to be a fun video. What it is, my wife was assassinated almost 3 years now. It's been 2 years and 10 months. And I've been in search for a long-term companion. See, I've learned all these really cool terms. My life, I was married 41 years with my wife, who was an opposite. And she was Chinese, so we shared the same culture. She, how do I say? She opened my world. She was more educated than I was. And when I say, me, I'm not a big educator kind of guy. But when I say educated, I mean she was well-rounded. And the reason is her father brought her up right. It let her have experiences. Taught her to take personal responsibility. And taught her to cope with reality. And she was from the upper class. She was a lady. That's why, one reason why we were opposites. Many times we didn't do things together because what I did, she knew better not to do it. I didn't have that much sense. But the reason I'm telling you this is I'm looking for a companion. I've already figured out, and it was, like I say, we were arranged marriage. So I am not a dating kind of guy. I don't know anything about it. And so, but like I say, I adapt to new things. And so the dating, when I first started dating, I thought, boy, what a challenge, what a neat experience. How much fun can it possibly be, So meeting new ladies and taking them out, having fun, learning more about them and all this kind of stuff. I thought that would be neat. Dating is different now than when you were young and dumb. And I got married when I was 22. So, I really, and then, before that was Vietnam. So, I really didn't do a whole lot of dating. And I realized even at that time, I wanted to do an arranged marriage. I had enough sense of reality knowing that my father was older and wiser than I. He would do a better job on finding somebody for me than I could. So that's why I'm not experienced in the dating scene. So that's why I thought this would be fun. And it has been an experience. And like everything I do in life, I have fun at it. Even the things that's happened to me, my hardships I've had to go through, I've still, after I get through them, at the time I didn't see so much, but when I get through them, I do look at them as it was a fun experience. The bad ones I don't really want to do again. The good ones I kind of like to repeat. And having a good woman, I would like to repeat. But then again, I'm in the reality. So I say, so now I've been out. Been out with 20-year-olds, 30-year-olds, 40-year-olds, 50-year-olds, and 60-year-olds. My maturity runs between 20 and in the 40s. So I've noticed the ones over that, their expectations in life was a whole lot different than mine. And so it's not that I try to put the ladies down that are 50s and 60s. It's not that, but it's just the reality. That's why I'm making this video. I want to explain my life, what I have to offer, and what I see as the future for me personally. And now I'm not even counting out a male companion. Not like those kind. I mean, a mature male who's having the same problems I'm having, and we're just going to have to refocus our lives. The reason I say that is when I'm out with these gals and I say I'm looking for a long-term relationship, even marriage, that's a turnoff. So I'm not quite sure what they're looking for. I'm just taking it for granted. They're concerned about security. That's what the older gals are concerned about, is security. And it's not like I want any of their security, but I guess they've had enough bad experiences that they're not open. So that's why I really don't take it serious on the 50 and 60-year-olds, because I know somewhere down the line they're going to change their attitude. And but I'll tell you, and I really can't say what I'm looking for, because I really don't know. And besides that, it doesn't, in a way of women, it doesn't make any difference. They can, because one thing, I'm smart enough, I've learned enough, that the women do the picking, not the guys. So, and anyway, I want someone that wants me. I'm not going to go out and snatch up somebody. I mean, around here, a lot of people I can go snatch up. That's not the point. I want someone that's ready to take on life and enjoy life, live life, do something with life. And but that's why I'm making a video. And the thing is, now this is what y'all didn't realize, but and I've said it before on videos, I'm homeless. I have no home, and I do it on purpose because I've learned that people that get a home, they want to stay in their home. Their life surrounds their home. In other words, if there's opportunity in the next state, they will pass up on it because of the security of their home. Okay, the difference between me and that type of thinking is I've got confidence and faith in myself and gold and silver. So a house, a home is a structure. A house is a structure. A home is where you make it. And I can make my home most any place. I'm comfortable any place. Now I do, as I get older, I will admit, I like air conditioning in the evenings, or like here, we don't have air conditioning, but the cool temperatures in the evening makes it good for sleeping. And I've told you, on natural health, you have to have good sleep at night. Sleep is when you heal. So sleeping is very important, and so I want my sleep, and so this is how I get my sleep. Good comfort. I have to have comfortable sleep. Other than that, I don't care what kind of environments I'm in. I can make do. And another thing is, you notice my environments change. So it's not like whatever kind of environment I get in, I'm stuck in now. I'm not. I can go anywhere. I can do anything. So this is why when I say whoever is going to be with me in my relationship, they have to be healthy and fit. And I'm not asking for something that I don't do myself, and I'm going to give also. Like I say, I have to stay healthy and fit in my lifestyle. I'm traveling, I'm going places. If I'm not, I'm here. And, okay, I want to come back to here again. Here, my wife's family owns a hotel resort. And most all of them are dead. I've made videos on what goes on. And I am here to settle the estate. Now, how long it's going to take, I have no idea. And it's not like I'm stuck here. That's why I go on vacations. I travel a lot. And that's because I'm not stuck here. I can go anywhere. That's why I don't need a home. And if I had a home, it would be a pain in the butt. Trying to maintain it, take care of it, and right now, even with my vehicles, like I say, I got a bus and a motorcycle in the United States that I can't even, I'm always late on paying the taxes on it. And they're in storage. I mean, I don't even drive them. They're not even used. And I still have to pay taxes and penalties on these things. And I go through this all the time. I would rather not even have that. And the only reason why I do have that is another part of my life. And that is, the United States means a lot to me. I have friends in the United States. I have people that I don't know yet that I want to be my friends in the United States. And so I am, and the reason is because I believe that the United States has got serious problems, and I mean, in a way of financial, moral breakdown. I mean, just total, everything is bad. And so my work, I travel, and I take people's pain away. I help them learn how their body works so they can start getting healthy and fit like I. And because when you are healthy and fit, your attitude is much better. You're not mean and nasty and grumpy. That's one thing. And another thing is you can do more with your life. And that's what I want. I want people to do more. I don't want them sitting in front of the TV watching all that propaganda and watching and waiting as their life just deteriorates away. I say, I don't know, and that's another thing. I'm not sure how much longer I have. And I mentioned I'm not a rich man. And like I say, another part of that, the main reason why I'm not a rich man, I'm not planning on taking any of it with me. So that's why I do the gold and silver. I set some gold and silver back to the side so I always have something. And then whatever I have left, I use it to live life. So now, as I travel, and like I said, I travel in the United States, I'm making arrangements now for Europe and Asia, but I'm not going to do any of this stuff until I have somebody to travel with. And the reason is, when I work, I'm swamped with people. There's so many people that want to talk to me, so many people that want information from me, and I can't do it. So what I do, well, I don't do, but I need to do, and that's why I need somebody to help me, is to get names and phone numbers and addresses, so we know what these people want. I do two things. Like I say, the health aspect of my work, well, they're both health, but staying healthy or getting good health aspect of my work, and the other part of my work is staying alive, staying healthy. Don't let people harm you. I teach people how to stay safe. You notice both of those are extremes. And it's the same thing with my life. My life is in extremes too. That's why I know not just any woman or man can join me in my life. And that's another reason why I don't, like I say, I am open. I'm open to anything. I love life. I love the differences that life has to offer. So as far as I'm concerned, if you already have the money, you are already secure in your life, well, that's good. I can come join you. And then every so often, we can go take off. Go someplace, let me work and do my thing. And even though wherever you are, I can get work wherever you are. I mean, work comes to me wherever I'm at. So that's no problem. I will have work. So, but in other words, but then it's different this time. Like I say, my wife was opposites. She wasn't with me before. She wasn't able to see all the cool things that I've seen, do the cool things that I've done. Then again, she wasn't healthy and fit. That's what I'm looking for, is someone healthy and fit so they can handle all the fun and excitement we're going to experience. I would like someone that I can teach what I know, and so they will be able to, for one thing, they'll have an income. That will give them an income. You'll have an income for the rest of your life once you know what I know, and so that'll provide you an income. Plus, this is knowledge you can share with others, because others want to know this. And so there's a reason why my life is lived the way it is. And for you, if you're comfortable, you're happy with everything about your life. You know, you're with the grandchildren, you're in your home, you know, you enjoy going to play bingo, or you know, spending time with the family and your friends. So this is something I go through a lot. These are all the things that you don't need me. And like I say, I mentioned your animals. You know, taking care of your animals. Okay, that's another thing too. Go on. You don't need me. You don't need me. Your life is set just the way it is, and there's nothing wrong with it. Most people are like that. But in my particular case, now I can come join you and do this stuff for a while. Like I say, I work on a cattle ranch in Oklahoma, so I like this stuff. I like doing this kind of stuff. And when I'm there, we have a good relationship with the people that I'm with. And we have fun, we do things, and all this type of stuff. So I can do that also. The only thing is, now, when it's time for me to go to Europe or wherever, like I say, when I go for a month or 2 or 3. So I want somebody with me. I need somebody to help me get this stuff done. And I believe a good relationship is when you have something I need and I have something you need. That's the starting of a relationship. what continues a good relationship is caring for one another. I say, I don't care. I don't care if your health goes to hell after we get connected. It doesn't make any difference. I cared for my wife for her last few years. I'll do it again. It doesn't make any difference to me. That is part of a relationship. And but the thing is, I can read the body, and so I will check you before we do anything, so I can find out exactly what's going on in your body. And I say it's the same thing for me. I'm not looking for anybody to care for me. I say I'm 66 years old. I don't need caring. I don't want caring. I would rather die. So I've made videos on why and how the caring part works. Everybody takes advantage of the person that needs the caring. That's been my experience, and the only ones that don't take advantage of them are the ones that care for them. And like I say, even my situation here, the idea was I didn't want nothing. Just leave me alone. I just want to take care of my wife and go on. But things changed when they killed her. So my attitude changed, and my perspective on what's going to happen here. And to me, everything changed. My whole life changed. So, but this is what the point I'm trying to get across. This is what to expect if you're going to be running around with me. And this is why I said you can join my life, I can join your life, or we can put our lives together. I can do any of it. I'm ready for anything. Matter of fact, let's see, night before, Friday night, I was at an Italian opera. So I do have some culture, even though y'all think I'm just some country boy. And that's another thing. Everybody, they underestimate me all the time. I love it. I love it. And the older I get, the more people underestimate me, and the more I'm able to get done. I can get so much done. But I'll tell you, what I don't want to do is sit around, do the laundry, maintain the house, this type of stuff. I did all this stuff before when I was young and I was learning the principles of life. And now I'm old, I'm healthy, and I've got a lot to share, and I want to share. This is Mike, NoStressMike.com.